Video games. Have you heard of them? You know, those interactive experiences you might have had on a screen. Those things that make you violent and rot your brain, if you believe the papers. But recent studies have shown that video games actually increase brain function and problem solving and management skills and a whole host of other positive attributes. So, just in time for school, here's a list of games that might also teach you a thing or two. Why have you stopped following me? I wasn't finished. This is video games that teach you real life skills. Now I'm done. Let's start this little list with a true story. Number 1, Flight Simulator can teach you to fly a plane. A kid in America enters himself into primary flight training at a real naval air station. He absolutely excelled, so far in fact that he makes the Admiral's List, whatever that is. I think you know where this is going. When asked where he'd flown before, he replied, "Well, I used to play Flight Simulator on the weekends." A year later, both the Navy and the Air Force added Microsoft Flight Simulator to their flight training programs, and that kid grew up to be Lieutenant Pete Maverick Mitchell. Okay, that last part isn't true, but the rest of it is. Minecraft can teach you engineering and coding. If you haven't seen what people are making in Minecraft, then prepare yourself. And also stop lying, because everybody's seen. We're talking everything from a King's Landing the size of Los Angeles to an actual working computer with RAM. And anyone who's messed about in the game for long enough knows that redstone circuits quickly teach you about the basics of computer programming and logic gates and all those things I don't understand. Frog Fractions teaches you maths. I think. Rocksmith teaches you how to play guitar, because Rocksmith is awesome. It's like Guitar Hero, except you plug in a real guitar and play along using the actual strings. So, say goodbye to your little brother's silly plastic toy, and say hello to your dad's smelly old finger blender. Oh, on second thoughts, where's that plastic guitar gone? Ah, there, thank you. Who are you? Plants vs Zombies teaches you forward planning. Okay, sure, in almost every video game you have to think ahead to some degree. But in PvZ, when you put down a P, it could be for a Z that won't show up for minutes. In fact, that goes for any tower defense game really, like, Plants vs Zombies 2, I don't know. Could have helped me out then. Okay, this one sounds tame, but more than any other skill on this list, this one is the most transferable and therefore valuable. But sure, it's not rocket science. Kerbal Space Program teaches you rocket science. Before playing Kerbal Space Program, the game of building interplanetary vehicles from absolute scratch, I had no idea what an orbital node or a sidereal period was, but now I still don't. But I do know how to make a very expensive explosion, so there's that. Seriously, one of my favourite gaming memories is me and my best friend spending a whole day trying to get to the moon, using nothing but camaraderie and patience. Awesome game. And finally, Dwarf Fortress teaches you that you can't ever really win and zombie chickens will murder everyone you love. Thanks, Dwarf Fortress. You were worth every hour I spent learning you. So, there you have it. Just a few examples of games that can teach you some real-world skills. To be honest, most games will help sharpen your assessment skills, your creative thinking, and your dexterity to some extent. So why not play a few ahead of the upcoming school year to get a little head start on your mates? Oh yeah, that's right, because they're playing them as well.
Can I have my paper back now?
No, I lost it.